Good morning, YouTube. Today is now Saturday, February 22. Cold again last night. South Carolina, no, where am I at? I'm in Georgia. Exit 9, so I'm 9 miles away from, what's the next state, Alabama? Yeah. Still cold for the South, for sure. But, it is February. Almost over with, but it's February nonetheless. And it has been brought to my attention that a lot of people are unaware, have never heard of the annual recertification thing with Schneider. Now, it's called the annual review when you're a company driver, and it's annual recertification when you're an owner op. So no matter what side of the fence you're on, you have to do this annual thing with Schneider every single year. Company driver or independent contractor, it doesn't matter. So this video, since today's going to be a drive day, we're going to talk about what is this annual review with Schneider. Apparently nobody else on YouTube's talked about it. It's like, listen, I've watched numerous Schneider drivers over the years, and I've never heard anybody talk about this at all. And my response was probably because all the people out there who's talked about Schneider has never lasted a year. Which has a huge thing to do with, for one reason or another, I don't think many of them has lasted over a year. So today we're going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you what you can expect from a company side, because I went through it, and currently as an IC through Schneider. So, but for now, it's 8 a.m. We're going to hit the road, and we're going to head. How far am I from Iowa, Louisiana? Let's ask that real quick. Let's see. Let me just clear this out. Yeah. Come on, stop fat fingering shit. Come on, you asshole. Clear trip. I hate trucker path when you're at a loss, because the big old fuel claim comes up. Is that safe fuel? So if I type in, my God, stop. In-laws. And Iowa, Louisiana, right there. Ooh. 607 miles, which is very possible if I have a flawless drive day. And the reason I'm stressing about the possibilities is I got to be parked by 6 p.m., 5 p.m. to be ready to go live at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So currently, I should be just telling myself right now I'm operating on Central Time. So technically, it's 7 o'clock. You can do 600 miles in 9 hours or so. What does this trucker path say how long that 607 miles will take? 8 hours and 52 minutes. I can do it in 9 hours. So again, it's very, very doable, but it's got to be a flawless day. So I can have time to, one, when I stop there, get my in-laws, and two, get the stream set up. You know what? We're gonna shoot for that today. We're gonna go ahead and hit go. We're gonna hit go. Okay. All right. Well, so we're going to stop. We're going to have to stop at some point to get to do a 30. But yeah, we'll talk about the annual review / annual recertification in this video, just to give you some more insight of exactly what it entails. So, but for now, let's hit the road. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's go. All right, we've only driven a little over a couple hours, but we are in Cottondale, Alabama, here at the QT. I was planning on going down to Meridian to get fuel, but I've stopped here before, We went ahead and filled up our diesel, 123 gallons, and filled up our DEF at 15 gallons. This 334 here, and where I was going to go was 332 after our discount, so, and that was as a pilot. So let's go ahead and grab the cheaper DEF and fill up everything here. So we're good on that front. But, you know, let's start talking about the annual review as a company driver with Schneider. Every driver's got to do this at the end of your first year out there by yourself. You'll have to go into whatever OC they send you to. You'll go in, you go talk to the OSR group, which is operational procedures, and they'll be scheduled for you. What they'll do, you take tab in, you got to be on duty training through all this time, and they'll go through your recent history. About 3 months back, they'll start looking. They'll look at your logs, they'll look at all your work orders, they'll look at your DVIRs, they'll look at any criticals you may have, they'll look at all of your paperwork that you've done over the past few months and see if there's any errors. And if there are, they will coach you on them and tell you, hey, watch out for this, watch out for that. Which is a good thing, because you don't know if you're doing something wrong unless someone tells you. So it's not a big deal. They just go through that back office stuff. They go walk through everything with you. And if your crits, they even have video, they'll show you the video, and they'll look at your speed during that video, because I had a few videos on mine. And on all of mine said that from Harvey, the safety guy, said they were all non-preventable. So mine were like road conditions, wavy and stiff for rollover collision, collision mitigation system, hard brake checking and all that stuff. So all my stuff was due to equipment sensitivity for the most part. So everything on me was marked non-preventable. It means I couldn't done anything at all to prevent those crits from popping up. So that's just that, something they got to do on their end. Now that's your inside work. You're gonna, if you have, the more problems you have, the longer it takes. For me, it took 10-15 minutes to go through. And then you go outside. As a company driver, they're going to have you do the proper coupling procedure. They want you to demonstrate the coupling procedure to them. They're going to sit there and watch you. They're going to tell you, drop your trailer, disconnect, reconnect, and they want to see the Schneider's way of the proper coupling procedure. You've been there long enough at this point. You know the Schneider way. So after you do that, they'll critique you if need be, or he'll say, good job, whatever. You'll both get into your truck, and he'll just guide you, or that person, he or she, will just guide you. They'll say, hey, pull out, when you pull out of the yard here, make a right. And then he'll tell you where to go specifically. They'll just guide you. They'll tell you when to turn. Y'all will chit chat, bullshit, whatever. Not even really about the company. If you have a personality like bullshitting, then just bullshit. That's all it is. They'll drive you around some areas, some tight areas, some not so tight areas, some button hooks. They got their own little routes they have in their specific areas that they like to take people. And what they're doing is they're checking, one, to see if you're safe on the highway speeds, if you're operating the speed limit, if you're able to maneuver your truck and trailer properly, if you're truly driving the trailer and not the truck, just to make sure you're safe. And that usually takes about 20-30 minutes, depending on traffic and the route and where you're at and all that, and just variables, right? But once you're done with that, you come back in to the OC, you'll sign off, and boom, Bob's your uncle. So that's the company side. Now we're going to get down on going down the road a little more. I'll tell you a little more about the IC side in the next segment. So let's get to getting. We are now 6 hours and 48 minutes away from the in-laws or where we're going. Our 30 minutes of non-driving time has just kicked off, so let's get back on the road. right, we made it. We drove the 607 miles. It took us 8 hours and 51 minutes and 3 seconds to get here. Then our post-trip went off duty, went inside to the in-laws. Right there. Got food. Of course, I'm here at the pilot. Now it is 5:35 Central, 6:35 Eastern. So KO is still driving too, so he wasn't able to set up the stream. So I'm trying to get everything together and set it up. Hotspot's turned on the phone. Laptop is firing up. And mouse is plugged in. So while this is booting up, I'll tell you what I got. I got a pound of ribs. The fried ribs are absolutely amazing. I got a pound of sausage. I got 2 egg rolls because KO says the egg rolls are amazing. I took a bite of one and it's pretty damn good. Got a bag of pork rinds for snacking. Tomorrow won't be tonight because I got a lot of food tonight. 2 pork chops cooked, and I bought a pack of 2 boneless pork chops that I'll air fry them tomorrow or the next day or something. We are attempting to reconnect. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't need you right now. So let me just shut you off. Okay, so now, first of all, we're going to have to go into the live stream folder, thumbnail folder, open up Photoshop. I'm gonna get the stream set up. We're gonna have our stream. If you're there, if you were there in the stream when you're watching this video, be like, yo, I was there. Just something to comment. This is episode number 14. 14, man, you believe that crap? 3.5 months me and KO has been doing this stream already. Ooh, baby. Quick export is ping. Episode number 14. Save. All right, we can close this, and yes, we'll save that. That's how I keep track of my numbers every week. And then I got to open up the notepad, go to the website, get everything set up. So, yeah, see you in the stream, and I'll end the vlog afterwards. All right, so we just finished the live. Let's continue our topic of discussion. Now, as an IC, you is this thing turned off? Nope, it's on. Let's turn it off. As an IC, you do everything on the inside that you did as a company driver. Everything. They go through your logbook. They go through your history. They go through any crits you may have. They look at everything, and they discuss the same stuff with you as they did as a company driver. However, when you get outside to do the pre-trip, they're not going to make you do a pre-trip. It's your truck. You're an owner operator. If you don't know how to do a pre-trip, that's your responsibility. They didn't have me do a coupling test either. They didn't say drop the trailer down. We just got in and went for a drive, and that was it. We drove around for about 30 minutes. Again, he's taking me through areas, tighter areas, regular areas, highways, back roads, industrial parks, making sure I can safely maneuver the vehicle properly around curves and not hit anything and stay in line and all that good stuff. So. And after you're done there, you go inside, you'll sign off on the thing, and that's it. But there's one more thing after you sign off on the thing for company and the IC side. You take your permit book in, and they'll make sure the driver services will help you go through it to make sure everything's up to date. And for me, I didn't remember seeing the memo about the new permits being out in January. Also, my cab car was expired in March. I had to get a new one of those print out, get new permits put in, and everything else was done. So, anytime you're at OC after a few months, check and see if you don't see any messages around. Just check and see if there's new permits in the OC waiting on you. They just update your book as you go. But I either missed a message or I just forgot about it. I don't know what happened, but it happened. But my book is up to date now. No problem. I had no problem with the recertification. Everything went well. So that's it, man. Which is what I told you. It takes a couple hours to do everything, and then you're done. Easy peasy. But that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I appreciate all of you coming through the live tonight and supporting and watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and do the editing. And I'm going to pass out because I feel a little tired. Right now it is 7:30 Central Time, which is 8:30 Eastern. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Go to sleep, get up in the morning, and go the 500 miles we got left to get to Laredo, to the OC. They have to do the border crossing. I'll stay there tomorrow night. I'll probably do some laundry. And then Monday morning, I'll drop this thing off 2 miles away from the OC, and then head on down to Brownsville to get the next one and go to Dallas. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for all the support. We'll see you next time.